Artists and mind mapping. Creative individuals are very lucky, because not everyone can bring out their creativeness, especially as they grow older. Being creative is natural among children because they are utilizing their brain's right hemisphere, but as a person grows older, they become more rational using mostly their left brain hemisphere. Artists are gifted people, and so they find it easy to visualize tasks or ideas without great effort. If you're an artist and you need to complete a certain project, you can make use of mind maps so that you can organize all your ideas and don't forget even the smallest detail. Artists need to focus on their projects. The slightest distraction can ruin their concentration, and much worse, it can mess up the entire project. Overthinking is also not a good idea because most artists end up abandoning their projects. In order to keep focus on their projects, they need to utilize mind maps. If you want to stay on the right track, you should first create mind maps. Even if artists leave their projects for a couple of days or even weeks, they will be able to finish their projects as it is much easier to pick up their concentration. The mind maps will ensure the completeness of the project, so try them out. Artists are also human, and so mistakes can occur, or they might even forget some details of their projects. Mind maps can guide the artists in completing their projects without missing anything. A typical example is when artists are so engrossed with their painting task, and they often forget to include the picture's crucial points. With the mind map, the artist can identify what he or she missed in a glance. There are times when artists experience blocking points wherein they can no longer continue with their project. This will not be a problem if they utilized mind maps, because they will know where to pick up, and they can easily get the overall picture again. When the project's flow is blocked, take a look at your mind map again. You will easily identify the problem and be able to solve it. Once the problem is identified, it will be very easy to come up with solutions and proceed with the completion of the project. Leonardo da Vinci is a famous artist, and studies reveal that he was ambidextrous. Some say that da Vinci utilized mind maps to complete his works of art. Because of this, a lot of artists as well as writers are now considering the use of mind maps in completing their works. Focus is a very important factor in completing art projects, and mind mapping can aid artists to keep themselves focused despite interruptions or distractions. If you're an artist and you want to balance the conception of ideas, try to know what mind maps are so that you can use it to your advantage. Artists are not just concerned with their projects, but also with other concerns of their lives. There are times when their minds get cluttered and so they lose focus. The creative thinking is enhanced with the use of mind maps. If you're still not familiar with using mind maps, you can make use of the mind mapping tools found online. Get all the necessary information resources about mind mapping and see how it works for you.